Hi YouTube, this is Crystal and I am off to Shambhala here on YouTube, and today I am coming at you with a haul video. Here's a little preview of some of the things I got, so let's go through them. The first up is the sack, sort of a hippie boho purse. It is like new, and except for this little loose piece of fabric there, which I think will be fine if I just cut it off. Another little one right there. But it's extremely clean inside and out, and it's really nice quality. Very hippie boho Coachella. Definitely universal appeal. So I'm kind of excited about that. And I want to thank Zaya, I think is how you pronounce her name, who does haul videos and what sells videos, and it seems like she's always selling those sacks or the sacks. So as soon as I saw it, I just grabbed it. Now, I do want to say that all of this stuff I got at Goodwill, except for two things, and I paid, oh no, I did get some things at Saks Fifth Avenue. I paid up for everything. Like, I went into Goodwill and my phone battery died, so I couldn't get the coupon. It was a last minute stop. I just happened to be by a Goodwill in a new area, and I thought, let's check this one out and see what it's like. And I'll just pick up a few things, you know, and I was hoping to get some 50% off stuff, but they didn't have hardly anything with the 50% off tag. But they had a lot of great stuff, and I might go back there tomorrow with the actual coupon. But now, okay, so enough said. This first one is like a poncho. Well, it is a poncho. And it is a Saks Fifth Avenue. Saks Fifth Avenue. I don't know if you can see that there. I got this at Off Fifth. Is that what it's called? Off Fifth? Yeah. The outlet. And it was something around $7.50. And I don't know how much they were originally trying to sell these for. They were originally trying to sell them for $60. So I'm hoping to get $25 or $30 for it. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to go low ball, quick flip on these items, or if I'm going to hold out for maximum profits yet. But and anyways, I got two of those, and then I got this one, same thing. It was about $7.50 in the end. I don't know if you can see it. These ponchos are kind of hard to show, but I love these little tassel things, and I love the aqua color. Saks Fifth Avenue, new with tags. Let's see, do they show how much? Is that right? $179 they were trying to get for it? Holy mackerel. Maybe it was $79. I don't know. That's seems like a lot. But you know what? They're probably, I don't shop at the actual Saks Fifth Avenue. So maybe they just make those for Off Fifth, and then they just say, yeah, this was $80 and we're only charging you $10, you know, like. Anyways, this is a nice sweater. Style & Co. is an okay brand. I think that's a Macy's brand. I can't remember. I know I've looked it up. And as long as it's cute or whatever, people will buy it. It's typically, you're not going to get huge money for it. But this one is new. And I love the color and I love the style. And it is a large. So I'm pretty confident I've been doing really good with sweaters. And I've been doing really good with new stuff. Now, this is the star of the show. I was just about to leave the store, and I'm like, well, what's down this rack? And I just looked over, and there it was. I've been wanting to find another one of these because I love this brand. Alberto Makali. Now, this, I believe, is available at Saks Fifth Avenue. It might be available at other places, this brand, or this designer. But I love his stuff. He just does cool stuff. Like, to me, this is like the creativity. That's what a designer is supposed to have. And I just love this guy's stuff. So I'm hoping to get at least $30 for this, but I might put it up higher. I've sold his stuff before. This one isn't like the all-time awesomest Alberto Makali that I've ever seen, but it's pretty cool regardless. Here we go, just in time for Coachella. We've got a skirt with its pointed. Oh, there's a chip or something on the floor there. I should have swept. You know what? The sun's going down, so I wanted to do this before the sun went down. But I just absolutely love this print. And it's a great light fabric with lining. It's not like the best brand, but it is one that people tend to like. Not big money, but it's got the elastic. Another great Coachella style. I am not concerned about selling that one. And it was only $4.99. I almost like don't even feel like that was overpaying for that one, even though it's not like some amazing brand. Oh yeah, the Alberto Makali. Look at how much they were charging for this. $5.99. They had no idea what they had. And I love that. I love it when they don't know what they have. And I noticed that too with the other Alberto Makali that I picked up. They didn't know what they had. Same thing with Soft Surroundings. They don't know those two brands at Goodwill yet. Anyways, it's just so funny because I'm like right next to it is some everyday average brand for $7.99. Like I'm like, seriously, people, like you don't even know. Not that I know everything, but I was just grateful. I was like, you know what? This is why we still go to Goodwill. Now, this is another great brand. This is like brand new. It's not new, but it is in brand new condition, and it is LL Bean. And I always do awesome with it. And I think this is a particularly nice piece. It's got a great color. Cardigans seem to be popular. It has that artsy look. I'm pretty confident I can get $25 for that, but we'll see. I don't know. $20, it'll probably go pretty fast. This one is a new top, and I don't think I haven't looked any of these up. This is Andrea Missy Plus, and I don't think that's a brand, but maybe it is. And it has a built-in necklace, and it's got this what do you call this? Vertical tier look thing going on. It's a plus size. This is a really good one. And it's new. I think I can get $25 for this. We'll see. And again, this one was $6.99. Which I thought was worth it for something that's kind of on trend and new. Now this one, if it doesn't sell, I'm keeping. It's just this brand called CATO, which I looked them up. I'm like, CATO, what is that? Because I kind of like their logo is kind of cute. I'm like, is that something? Because I just sold a CATO piece, and it's not like they sell for big money or anything. And then I'm like, and then I found out that it's a line of stores. And we had like 3 of them here in Arizona. And they're in like all these small towns. And I'm like, well, that's interesting. What a great clothing store business model is to forget about being in all the big malls and all the big towns where you have to compete with everybody. Just go to the small towns and be, you know, an average store with some cute stuff, you know? Like, you don't have to be like expensive, but just have cute stuff. And everything I've ever seen by this brand is cute. And I looked at their online stuff, and their stuff online is adorable. And they have I'm sure a bunch of you probably know about this brand, because I look like in Tennessee, there's like 100 of them. So they're all over the place outside of Arizona, but I had never heard of them. But I keep finding pieces by them, and I just think they're adorable. A lot of the pieces I find. So I might keep this one if it doesn't sell, but I need to sell. Okay, let's continue with the Goodwill. This is a cookie press food decorator thing. Maybe I should have opened it first. Well, you can kind of see, it looked like all the pieces were in there. I didn't really go through it with the fine-tooth comb. I figure for $2.99, and without looking it up, because I told you my phone was dead, I'm like, I'll take a chance on this one. It just looks like it's in nice condition. It's that time of year where people are buying this kind of stuff, so I'm thinking if this isn't some hot brand, or whatever, then, you know, maybe I'll get $15 to $20 shipped or something like that. And it feels, well, it's probably not going to go first class. There's probably not a chance I'm going to be able to ship it first class. And I also want to thank Deb from Pinching Pesos, because she always talks about cookie presses. And I guess there's certain ones, and I don't remember the brand, and I'm hoping that this is it. Hutzler. We shall find out when I look these up later, I guess. Now, this is interesting. This is, I don't even know what you call these or what they're for exactly. I think at one time I probably did, but they're like money bags that you get from the bank, and then they zip, but it's like 3 times as big. And it might even be real leather. I don't know. Or it's just a really high quality vinyl. And it doesn't have a zipper, but it sort of has this sort of metal snap shut thing. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really clean, and it was only $1. And I'm like, I bet you, at worst case scenario, this is like $10, and I'm going to have to do some research because I don't really even know what these things are called or what they're supposed to be used for. But if I had a business where I had huge sums of money, this would be my money bag. I'd be like, yeah, this is my money bag. Okay, then I got this. It doesn't look like they're going for too much right now, and again, I paid full price, but it's in a pretty good shape. And it has some really cool pictures and stories about the Beatles. Ringo Starr, they have a, oh yeah, his wife is a babe. I mean, I'm not into women or anything, but I'm like, she is stunning. And the other, not that the other women aren't beautiful either, but she's just extremely striking to me. You know, I don't judge people by their cover, but I do appreciate physical beauty. What can I say? Anyways, so it's kind of interesting, and I'm just, you know, it might not be worth a lot of money right now, but eventually it might be. So I think if you watch Thrifty Business with Jay and Nay, Jay talks about that every once in a while, about sometimes you just have stuff and it becomes real valuable all of a sudden. And that's what happened with me. I had this Trump game, and when I first got it, I looked it up, and it was going for like maybe $10, and there was like 30 of them listed, and they were all over the place on eBay and Amazon, and I'm like, oh, I doubt I'm going to sell this. Do I even want to box it up, or, you know, I'm just not even going to make money on it. And so I had it out in the garage for like 9 months, and so finally I went out to the garage to clean out the garage, and I'm like, hey, Trump is running for president. Maybe I can get more money for this thing. So I listed it for like $35 or something like that, and it sold right away. It was great, and it was new with the, you know, what do you call it, the plastic around it. So yeah, that was kind of cool that I didn't just give it away. So I just picked these up today, and I'm a little nervous. I actually got these on Craigslist. Oh, I got one more Goodwill thing. Okay, well, never mind. Got this on Craigslist. I don't think I'm going to be doing Craigslist hunting much. Or if I do, I just have to stick around my area. You know, if you live in Phoenix, it's just a huge area to cover. And I found a bunch of good stuff, but it's like so far away. It's always far away. And then you think it's close, and you're like, oh, they live like that part of town. Like, and it's far, far away. So, like, I just, you know, I mean, so I hope. Now, this, it looked like there were some selling for around $100. And these are sterling silver cross. Okay, I'm going to have to put this. You know what? Let's see here. Uh-oh, what am I doing? Something's happening. Oh, I zoomed. There you go. Use this polishing cloth. But it comes with all the stuff. And they're in good shape. And they're wrapped up in these things. Now, but it looks like these were originally $26. So when I saw that, I'm like, really? And these are going for $100 now? But it's sterling. And they seem to work great. So there's one and there's the other one. And they come with all the stuff. And I'm going to polish them up a little bit. So I hope that they really are sterling. They seem like it because they're sort of tarnishing. And I figure, you know what, to tell you the truth, worst case scenario is if they don't sell. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. I didn't even know you could do that. If they don't sell, I'll keep them. Finders keepers. But they might be vintage, and maybe that's why they're selling. I don't know. I got to look at them a little deeper. I just, you know, sometimes I look stuff up, and I'm like, oh, that looks great. And then I find out something different later. So I don't know. After this, if I do one more shopping spree at Goodwill tomorrow and pay up for stuff, and I got a few other things that I'm bidding on at an auction. Once I buy all the stuff, I'm going to be doing the bins for the rest of the year because I've just been paying I've been paying up for too much stuff. But it usually pays off okay, but you know, I can't be tying up this much money for a while. Like, I need to stock up. I want to stock up my store for January with clothing because the last couple Januaries I've rocked with clothing sales, and I'm like, man, if I'd have had like 300 or 400 more pieces than what I had then, I really could have made some serious buckage. Okay, so you're probably all in love with this bag because it's really cool. It is a Enid, something Enid is the last name. She was from the 50s. Shoot, does it say in there? Oh, why can't I remember? I had her name down. I've been telling everybody, oh, do you know who this Phyllis Enid? No, it's not Phyllis. Oh, okay, I will write it in the screen, and it will be down below. But this is an artist from the 50s, or a designer from the 50s, and she did a lot of really neat stuff back then, and they're pretty collectible. It looks like her stuff is actively selling, and some of it goes for anywhere from $40 to $100. Somebody has the same exact one listed for $70. There was another one exactly like this, but that had the image of a car, but it was like same coloration, same sort of, accoutrements on it, but it was a car, and I think that one sold for like $70 or $80. So I'm hopeful that I can at least get like $40 or $50 for this in the end. But, you know, if it looks like it's reasonable to get that $70, I'm going to try go for it. Now, it does show some wear, and the inside is relatively clean, but it does have some, it's kind of hard to, it does show some age there. And it looks like it was taped up, so that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, there was another one. I got this at an auction, and I bid on it. Somebody put a $10 bid on it, and then I bid $15, and then nobody else bid on it. And there was another one with the car on it that I was telling you about that I wanted too, but that one, got bid up to like $35, and I'm like, I just can't do it. I can't go up that high. There was a bunch of stuff that it would have been worth it to go up that high, but I just don't have it. I don't have the bankroll right now. Or what I need to do is I need to pick one thing and focus on it and be like, okay, that one's worth paying $40, $45 for. But you know how those auctions go. Like, you're willing to stop at 40 or 45, but somebody else is willing to stop at 60, you know, and that person that's willing to stop at 60 ends up getting it at 40 because there's people like me that would have bought it, but they can't. It's just not in their budget. And, you know, as a reseller, you gotta just, you know, you just have to be careful about paying up. But there was this Murano glass piece that I think I might have been able to get like at least 100 for, if not 200. And I really think it would have been worth it to pay at least 40 for that, but I didn't get it. So anyway, so I don't know. I just think that purse is really cool. And then I got this. And I think these are good to sell. I remember when I first started selling, and these are awesome for like women that do all kinds of cool stuff with hair at their homes or whatever. And I can't open it, but you know what? Some of you ladies know what this is. It's a hair dryer, like what you get at the salon, and it just goes and it just sort of blows your hair evenly without blowing it around. Like, it's good for coloring or whatever, you just adding heat. And it's a nice color. It's in really great shape. And I have not looked this up at all, but I have a feeling that this could be really, really good. Now, if it doesn't work, I'm taking the puppy back, but I did only pay $5. So I might even be able to part it out if it doesn't work. So, anyways, and I'm sorry, I just cannot open it. But if anybody's interested, I will open it up. So that's my haul of stuff. I did also more about that auction. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And I'm bidding on a few more things for this weekend. And, but again, you got to be careful there too. So, and I got a silver plated tea set for pretty cheap, like $15, that I think I could probably get, and some candlesticks that are like a different brand that I'm going to sell separately. And I think combined I could probably get $50 for the both of them. That'll be how much I make. So I figure $15 into $50, not a bad deal. I tend to do good with silver plated stuff. And it's not big money, but it's big enough to make it worth dealing with it. And it sells, so that's the important thing. And what else did I get? And I got a lot of belt buckles and watches, and there was one really good watch in there. And I bought that for $10, and I think I can probably get maybe $35 or $40 for this one watch. It's like a hiking, outdoorsy Timex watch, water resistant. And I might try to sell a couple of the other watches, and there's some Harley Davidson stuff in there that I think I might. So I might be able to do 40 or 50 in the end on stuff from that lot. I'm hoping. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, so thanks again for watching, and if you're subscribing, hey, thank you. Like, you know, I hardly ever mention that. I noticed that my subscribership is up, and I'm always surprised, and I never think to mention it. Like, how self-centered of me. So if you are a subscriber and you've come back repeatedly, I thank you. I really appreciate it. And again, if you are a content maker as well, leave a link to your videos below, because I would like to see them. Maybe I don't know who you are, and I would like to get to know you. So, okay. Have a great day, and good luck selling.